Hi guys, welcome to the Christian Witch. So I don't know how many of you saw my video from yesterday. Caution, your crystals could be doing you more harm than good, right? Sounds spooky and eerie, but if you watch the video, you find out it's really more about knowing where your crystals come from, making sure you're cleansing them properly, making sure they're charged properly. Don't rely on someone you don't know to cleanse them, charge them, things like that. Have a good relationship with them if you want to buy crystals with them, or at least know who they are, where they're coming from, know who you're purchasing your products from, right? So what I share the video, and normally I don't respond to negative comments. I don't waste my energy. But there was one comment, not within the Christian Witch Facebook group. Our group's normally pretty awesome. But outside of a different one, that it was a negative comment, but the reason I'm responding to it and doing this video today is because it's a learning experience. It's not, normally I just delete negative comments and move on because you're going to have people who do that. That's just part of life. But this one was a learning experience, so I wanted to share it with you. And this person's comment went something like, I'm not buying this. I've had crystals forever and I get them from all over. My crystals are fine. I'm just not buying that anybody can cleanse their crystals. It doesn't matter who you are, and anybody can charge their crystals. It doesn't matter who you are. And I'm not buying it. It's okay, anybody can cleanse and anybody can charge. We also, and if you actually fully watch the video, you know I said sometimes we can do an excellent job, and if we're in a bad mood, we can maybe not charge it the way we intended to. So as humans, we sometimes say, I'm okay, and keep doing things when we're not. You know, we don't have that ability to self-reflect. And until you experience some crystals that have been supercharged in different ways, like the group I was talking about, and I will share their name because they've given me permission now, Kindred Vibes. It's a couple. They use Reiki and several other different methods when they're charging their crystals. So they have a different process. Now, I'm not saying that other crystals are bad or evil. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying when you have a crystal that was supercharged in a different way, it can be much more powerful. And if you watched the video yesterday, you get that. If you didn't, go back and watch it. I don't want to rehash that video. But the thing that got me was that I'm not buying it. And that is kind of why we started the Christian Witch, right? So it's the same thing I tell my children with new foods. If I cook a meal and it's something they've never tried before, their immediate response is, ew, yuck, I don't want to try it. I don't like that. And I'm like, how do you know you don't like it? You haven't tried it. No, I don't want to eat it, yuck. I'm like, you have to at least take a no thank you bite. Okay, and let me explain the no thank you bite. I encourage you all to use the no thank you bite, not just with your picky eaters, but try it with your spirituality too, okay? And your spiritual lessons as you're learning and you're growing, try the no thank you bite. So what that means is if there's a different practice or a theory from a different religion. That's what we're all about. The Christian Witch is a complete and total contradiction, right? You're not supposed to be able to be a Christian and be a witch. And if I would have, and a lot of you from your different religious backgrounds too, if you would have just said, no, I'm not doing that because it's bad and wrong, and kept that same closed-mindedness, that mindset of, I've never done it before, so it must not be right, we wouldn't be here, okay? So I'm not saying you have to participate in every spiritual practice and take every single one of them on as your own. But I'm saying anytime you get an opportunity to explore or try something new, take your no thank you bite. Try it once, see if you like it. And if you don't like it, then you can say, no thank you, that isn't for me. And there's nothing wrong with that. There are plenty of things that I have tried that a lot of people swear by and really work for them. And they're probably amazing, wonderful practices, meditations, even different pieces of different religions that work for some people and they don't work for me. And I can say that about those practices because I tried it. I took my no thank you bite. I was open-minded enough to lean into it, test it out a little bit. Nah, not for me, but it's okay for you. But it's not for me. So I encourage you, that's my challenge for you guys today. Take a new thank you bite of something. Something that you've never done before, you may be a little scared of, you may be a little bit skeptical of. This is how we grow. This is how we learn new things. This is how we find out what our real likes and dislikes are. There's plenty of things out there that are just a little too woo-woo for me. And a lot of people love them, are really great, like astral travel. Haven't been able to get the hang of it yet. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I took my no thank you bite for now. Maybe if I have a different person to help guide me through it, I'll try again. And I may still again say, not really for me. Maybe my first experience was just bad, but I tried it. Not for me right now. Maybe I'll try again later. Don't be one of those closed-minded people that the witches are always complaining about. Don't allow yourself to become a closed-minded witch, right? That's a bigger contradiction than a Christian witch. Witches need to be open to everything. Try it, experience, learn, grow. It doesn't mean you have to love everything. It doesn't mean you have to participate in everything. But give it a chance before you say you don't like it. Take your no thank you bite. So, guys, go out there today. Whether it's a new meditation on YouTube that you've never done. I did a really interesting one on the Akashic Records. And it was my no thank you bite. I said no thank you. I really want to explore more with the Akashic Records, but I want to find someone a little bit more experienced to do it in person with me. Okay, I know my limits. So do something like that. Try a new meditation. Try a new crystal. Maybe explore a different company that you've never purchased from before. Burn a new incense, okay? Or do a new spell. I'm getting ready to try bay leaf spell where one of our members in the Christian Witch group on Facebook actually shared this spell. You write your wishes on bay leaves and then you burn them to allow your wishes to come in and come true. Great for manifesting. So I'm going to try that. And if it's terrible, that'll be my new thank you bite. If it's great, I'll use it again, right? This is how we learn. We don't know anything until we open ourselves up. So don't be one of those people that just immediately says, I've never seen it proven. I've never felt it happen, so I'm not buying it. It's not possible. That is not the way of the witch. We are open-minded to all religions, all cultures, all practices. That doesn't mean we have to do all of them or love all of them, but that means we know that they all have their place for different people in the world. They all benefit someone in some way. And we're not afraid to try new things and take our no thank you bites. And if we love them, it could be our next favorite thing we do. If we don't like them, guess what? You don't have to do it again, but you can still be respectful enough to say, didn't work for me, but it's great for you. Okay? We don't have to say that the whole practice, the whole method, the whole religion, the whole spirituality, we don't have to say it's all bad. We just have to say it's not for me. But we tried it. We've read about it. We've researched it. So we're coming from an educated place instead of just a place of judgment. Biggest advice for you guys, never, ever, ever come from a place of judgment. Okay? Never. You are allowed to have an opinion and make a judgment when you've read about it, researched it, studied it, tried it, lived it, something like that. Then your opinion becomes valid. It's not just an opinion, it's your experience. But to blindly judge something, that's when wars start. That's when bad thing happens. That's when witches get burned at stakes, right? Because people blindly make judgments. Don't do that, okay? Take your no thank you bite. And if it's not for you, release it and move on to the next thing, okay? Thank you guys so much. Also, someone in our group, The Christian Witch on Facebook, is struggling with being an empath and ways to protect themselves. And some of the advice that I saw that was given to this person upset me a little bit because it's just like, get away from those people. Sometimes as an empath, the people you love most, your family, are the people that you're kind of taking on some of their negative emotions from. You can't run forever, empaths. Being an empath is what led me on this journey. It's what opened me up to being a Christian witch. It's how I started digging and learning and reading and taking no thank you bites of different experiences. So, are there other empaths out there who are really struggling with how to handle their gift? Being an empath is an amazing gift. It can be an absolute curse if you don't know how to control it and you don't know how to protect yourself. It can be an amazing gift once you learn how to get that handle on what's your emotions and what's another person's emotions, and then you can tap into it at will and figure out what's going on with someone so you can help them when they need you to, and protect yourself when you need that break too. So if there are other empaths out there that are struggling with how to control their gift, let me know, because I promised you guys when I had 1,000 members I was going to be launching some courses and programs for you, and that person's post really spoke to me, because I think their post spoke to me so much because it's where I started out, and it is a scary, painful, dark place, and I don't want to see any of you guys out there in that place too. So if you need help, let me know. I will make sure that first course I do is on how to protect yourself as an empath first and foremost, cleanse out other people's negative emotions so that you're not living with all the negativity and the darkness that you can be surrounded with sometimes. And then not only protect yourself to shut it out when it's too much. So that is huge in and of itself, to feel like, okay, I can breathe again. But not only do that, but let's dig deeper and let's figure out how to enhance your gifts and how to actually use them when you want to, for the benefit of others and for yourself, and to help people. And then turn them off when you need that break yourself, okay? So let me know if you guys would be interested in that course. It's either going to be that or a course on finding your soulmate, how to attract or manifest your actual true love instead of just relationship after relationship after relationship that's negative, and you end up in energy vampire type situations. We don't want to see you there. So let me know what course you'd like to see, because I want to give you guys what you want. Thank you so much. Take a no thank you bite today of something. Try a new experience, even if it is literally food or it's an experience, and you may really love it. All right? As the famous words of Yo Gabba Gabba, try it, you might like it. All right, guys. I'll leave you with that today. Have a great day.